one of the most effective ways to suppress a people is by putting a device in place that will disassociate those people from their God, their spirituality, their culture, their history. So they put a device in place that would ensure their perpetual empowerment over the minds of those whom they deceive.
Aha. Now, you say you never heard of this kind of stuff. The Washitaw people are the original people who built pyramids in North America. You do know we have pyramids in North America. We have pyramids over in Egypt. We also have pyramids here in North America, okay? Here you have an article I got from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. This article came out in December 1995, December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. So you can't say the information is not made available. It's just not propagated and given to us. But I am a researcher. I love to read. And tonight I'm going to share with you a few facts I found in my research. All I can do tonight is give you a small table of content, point you along the way, and show you a few things that we have not been told. Okay? Atlanta Journal-Constitution, December 23rd, 1995. Next. It says southeastern mounds, pyramids. Okay? Next. Older than the pyramids. It's in the paper now. See, Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Southeastern mounds older than the pyramids. Okay? Next. What are they talking about? Huh? Next. Here you have the bottom of that article, a chronology of civilization. They start off here with 1400, about the time of Christopher Columbus. They go over here to agriculture, the first agriculture ever in America, where they start digging and planting. Here you have Rome, 753 BC. Here you have the pyramid, the work start on the Great Pyramid in Giza. That's 2575 BC. In the very end, you have evidence of permanent mound building civilizations in Louisiana, 3800 BC. Okay? When they say they found some arrowheads and a few bones and sticks, they found evidence of a permanent civilization in Louisiana. Okay? Not savages. Next. At the heart of it is a place that the ancient people call the Great Bird Mound. Louisiana calls this Poverty Point. They call it Poverty Point because when they got there, they weren't able to grow anything at all. The Europeans who came to this area here, they were starved, they got famine, all kind of things happened. But here, the Great Bird Mound, you will find in history, was a high place of culture and esteem. This is the place where the ancient civilizations of North America came. This is where we had our pilgrimage. You will find here at Poverty Point in the research artifacts. They can find copper from Michigan. They can find shells from North Carolina. They find minerals from Colorado. They find stuff from Minnesota. All up and down the Mississippi River. And the indigenous name for Mississippi River is the Mississippi River. It stands for the father of all rivers. All along the Mississippi River, you will find people who came down here. And the significance about Poverty Point is that Poverty Point existed before agriculture existed. You have a city here. Look at that city right there. This is the same way the United States Congress set up, correct? Same way the Roman Senate is set up, correct? This is where we started democracy. We started government, civilization in North America. Next. Here's something they said. Let me break down the article for you right here. New evidence of ancient mound cultures in the southeast dating to a time when the region was supposedly populated by simple nomadic hunters is spurring a radical revision of traditional theories. Okay? A radical revision of traditional theories, okay? About people who inhabited North America 6,000 years ago. There were permanent settlements in the southeast United States before pyramids were built in Egypt. Okay, right here it says, an accumulation of carefully dated soil samples and long neglected artifacts from man-made mounds in Louisiana, Mississippi, and Florida show that there were permanent settlements in the southeast before pyramids were built in Egypt, thousands of years earlier than archaeologists once thought possible. Okay, they didn't think it was possible for there to be people here. Next. The Washitaw Moors predate the Olmecs, the Incas, the Aztecs, Toltecs, Mayan civilizations in America, but we're all related. It's all the same people. Next. Here you have, he's saying, let me get to where it says Poverty Point. Rousseau says some researchers hesitate to publish data suggesting the mounds they studied were older than agriculture. Faced with solid evidence that one mound complex of Property Point, Louisiana, complete with a 70-foot high bird-shaped mound and elaborate rows of concentric ridges dated to 1700 BC. That's about 3,000 years ago. Okay. It goes on to talk about carbon dating, and it talks about the existence of people clearly capable of building. Here he is. Now the firm radiocarbon dates from a dozen ancient mound sites in 3 states. Archaeologists say the Poverty Point complex, rather than being an anomaly, actually represents the climax of 2,000 years span of mound building, and that predates the Mayan civilization in Central America. So now you have people in Louisiana 2,000 years older than the oldest people recorded in time. Okay. And here at the end he says, you can't find something unless you look for it, and until the last few years, we didn't know what to look for. He says some of these sites have been destroyed by developers over the years because no one recognized them for what they really were. And what were they? Archaeologists began to recognize the mounds for what they really are, the outline of the first permanent communities in North America. Okay. Far to north of Mexico is where? Texas, Louisiana, correct? We got a new group, still unnamed group of people, far to north of the Olmecs, okay? Olmecs migrated northward and mingled with other people there, okay? Can we name other people? All right. The Olmecs are considered the mother culture of pre-Hispanic Mexico. I was in Los Angeles talking to some of my Mexican friends. They were not trying to hear it. They were not trying to hear it. Okay? It says, an advanced civilization with hydraulic systems, canals, and other technologies make it the oldest and most advanced center of its time, found in what later became Washitaw Indian region, which is just south of Texas. Okay. Evidence once again from USA Today. It says this would be the first depiction of a calendar or calendar elements in such an early time period. Weighed about 20 tons, was found March 2005 by construction workers at Tantuk Ruins in San Luis Potosi State near Mexico's northern Gulf Coast. The northern Gulf Coast of Mexico, very close to Louisiana. Next. It says, the theory has not yet been proven or published in scientific journals, though Mayan calendar calculations reach far back in time. The physical calendars themselves are not nearly as found. Artifacts, judging from their internal evidence, range in age from roughly 2,200 to 1,800 years, depict men and women from various parts of the ancient world. Here's the part we need to get to right here. Among the most beautifully and skillfully executed of all the Burroughs cave stones are many depicting distinctly West African persons, identifiable even down to the sacrification lines accurately shown in their faces. None of them appear to have been slaves. On the contrary, some wear fine garments and jewelry befitting individuals of rank and influence. So you have in Illinois, objects represent the first physical proof of overseas visitors to the Americas in prehistoric times. Next. Here are some of what the stones they found. Carvings of Africans, okay? Africans in a cave in Illinois, dating back 2,000 years. Next. Here's an article I found. Oh my God, I love this one. The Nevada mummy. Let's stop right there. They have mummies in Nevada? Mummies in Nevada? Where are the mummies, everybody? Egypt, right? Where is Egypt at? Africa. You think so? We're going to discover some more now. Okay, this says, anthropologists say man found in a cave in 1940 is more than 9,400 years old. Okay? Check it out. The remains are kept a secret in a secret location in Carson City Museum. Officials allow reporters to view the mummy on the conditions the site would not be disclosed, okay?
I guarantee you, take this back to your pastor. Take that back to him or her and let them deal with that. And if they can't deal with it, you don't need to be there.
That's right.